What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And well, today I've got some good news and got some bad news. So the whole reason for this video is it's an update on the Turbo S2000 build. Maybe it was the last video, the video before that. I don't know, kind of got off track. But I did an unboxing or reveal of the turbo kit purchase and all the parts I got in the kit, and kind of moving forward with plans on what I was going to do with the car. So let me just say this. I didn't even take time to do anything as far as recording, guys. Sorry about that. You missed out, but you're not going to miss a finished product. As far as putting the kit on, I'm basically just going to do like I always do because I'm really bad at not recording the process. So it's just going to be like, hey, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to come back later with it already done and just kind of go over the highlights and just kind of like the struggles, the things that went good, the things that went bad. Either way, the car looks phenomenal. And I'm not gonna lie, I did have some hiccups along the way. I'm gonna cover that, go over some stuff that didn't go so great. So I'm gonna drop this little video, and I'm not an editing guy or any kind of movie. I have no idea what I'm doing. So all I did was just a quick little walk around video with some like cheesy shots that I threw together, put it on a video, put some music on it, and it's on a free app, so enjoy. Well, there you guys have it. You've seen it. I think it looks freaking amazing. I'm very meticulous. I try to do things right. I try to do them right the first time. That being said, I did run across some hiccups with the project. Now that you've seen the car, I guess there's no reason to hide it. There she is, fellas. Hanging out in the shop, looking beautimous, all cleaned up, ready to go. As far as a status on this thing right now, I've got some fresh oil here to go into it, the VR1, of course, OEM factory S2000 oil filter, as you all should be running, a big one. The one that actually goes on the car, not the one that also fits the Civic, this one only. And some BKR8EIX spark plugs that I will gap probably to 24 or whatever. The tuner may adjust or change that when they go to tune. But I'm going to go ahead and gap them, pre-gap them, whatever, set them in there, have everything ready to go. And then Monday night, I'm snotty. Monday night, I'm going to pick up the trailer, truck, and loading her up. And then we're hauling her to the tuner in St. Louis. They're actually a union, so it's like an hour and 40 minutes away. As of right now, the car does have a base map on it. It's got the FIC 1200cc injectors. We've got the 4-bar map on there. Everything is there. Everything is on. Literally, the car will start and run. It idles and just low RPM stuff. It does great. I had a buddy with a couple of these setups he's done previously on his car, and he set me up on a base map. And, you know, obviously VTEC is set really high, so it doesn't even engage VTEC. We've got a fuel cut set real low. There's a boost cut at like 1 pound, so that way we're not going to have any kind of issues there. Just a bunch of fail safes to keep any problems from happening. Other than that, it's a base map. It's going to get it on the trailer, off the trailer, onto the dyno. So other than that, it's great. Today I'm going to change oil in it, And then all we're really doing is just wait until Tuesday morning, which I'm really excited. It's gonna be sweet, guys. This thing it's been a pain. I'm not gonna lie. Just the stress of the money spent and trying to get everything done in a timely manner, you know, and then finding time to still play, you know, with my kids in the evening and get out here and get this thing done. So again, that's why the recording really didn't happen like I planned on. As far as the kit goes, guys, the kit was great. These guys spent a lot of time. They did it right. The only things I had was some fitment issues between the AC line here and the fan, which it's not even really that big of a deal. I had to remove one of these braces here. I hope I'm hitting everything, guys, because I'm doing it on the front camera. I had to remove one of these braces here over there. You can't see it, that's how tight it is. But I took one out. I mean, this thing is still solid. It's not like it's about to cave in now because I removed some of the structural integrity. It is still solid. There's nothing to worry about there. So before you start blowing me up in the comments and blah, 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 just save it. It's fine. AC line to the coupler there. You can't see it on camera, but there's about an 1/8, maybe a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch. It doesn't rub. It doesn't rub on the fan. There's just enough room there for when the motor to torque. There's no rubbing or nothing like that. So that was kind of a little hiccup. And I had to buy these here, or you can use your factory ones. I wanted these to match my stuff. But I bought these here and basically just drilled another hole about a 1/2 inch back, pulled the radiator back. I didn't suck it all the way tight, so it's vibrating against the metal here. I didn't want any of that, but it's got a little air gap there, but it was enough to get me the room I needed for the turbo and the hot side charge pipe to fit through there with the coupler and everything. So then, I'm trying to think what other issues I had. I mean, the intercooler fits great, looks great. Again, I hope I'm aiming this thing right, guys. I got it on the forward-facing camera. It's just easier for me to talk if I can see what I'm looking at. But the intercooler in there, I mean, that was pretty easy. The only thing I didn't really like, which is probably fine, was that the charge pipes, I don't know if you guys can see that. I had to cut my inner fenders on both sides just to give a little room for the charge pipe to come around. The tire doesn't rub. There's plenty of room there, but I did have to cut that. I have seen a lot of kits where people do have to cut, so it's not like I did something wrong. There was no choice. I did not have a choice. I wanted to keep all the plastic, all the air ducting made factory on the car, or at least as much as possible, obviously, because a lot of guys will do this same setup. They'll do a turbo setup, and then they complain, hey, my car runs hot and stuff like that. What they usually do is they'll take the front bumper off, take all that plastic air damming out and all that crap out, throw it in the trash because it's more work to make it work around the intercooler and the piping. And then basically when your air is coming up to the front of the car here, it's just going where the hell ever it wants to in the bumper and out the side of the wheel well and everything like that. Guys, Honda spent a lot of time designing all that stuff, and obviously this car was not turboed from the factory. So you need to make sure you can do anything and everything to keep all that there. It's going to definitely make a huge difference on the airflow going through the intercooler, condenser, radiator, and cooling the car properly and keeping it pushed through those channels where it needs to go. Take the extra time and cut the plastic, and it's not even that hard, guys. It's really not that hard. I'd say it probably took me to cut all the plastic for all the charge pipes to fit and holes into the air dam for the intercooler, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, guys, and it's going to make a huge difference on the airflow for the cooling system in the car. That is very, very important. So spend the time and do it. And if you're missing pieces or somebody had already cut into your stuff, then I suggest get online, go to Honda, your dealer, whatever, and go get those plastic parts and trim them to fit. Or if you don't need to trim them, obviously just put them in there. Yeah, another thing was, this had nothing to do with the kit, but I had a local shop weld my downpipe to my exhaust. And I don't know if you guys can see, let me look up around the front here. Yeah, we can see here. Here's the downpipe. Okay, what they did was they ran an S-pipe in here, like this one's already here, stuck it in there, tacked it with two tiny little beep beep tacks, and then put this hideous pile of shit clamp on there. like it was somebody's 1984 S10 with the bed about to fall off of it due to rust. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I know why they did it. There wasn't a lot of room to weld. There's not a lot of room to work. I get that. But they never called me and said, hey, we're going to do it shitty like this. Is that okay? Or anything like that. I just got the car back, opened the hood, looked at that, and about threw up all over the motor bay here. So then I come to find out there's also a freaking exhaust leak there, which was... I don't know what to say. It like blew my mind that they thought that that was okay. So I have my wideband O2 further downstream. I know it should be like 6 inches off the turbo or closer. I should be running this bung, but that's more wiring that's going to be running around up here, potentially getting burnt on the turbo stuff. So I'm choosing to have my wideband further downstream, just at the bottom of the downpipe there. Many people do it, and it does work. But ideally, yes, you want it closer to the turbo, obviously. And the tuner's going to have his own wideband, so we're going to be going off 2 different widebands when we tune. So the safety will be there. Everything's going to be there as far as making sure we're getting an optimal reading. That's going to be fine. But anyways, what I had to do was, after I saw that pile of crap, I had to take I tried pulling the downpipe out through the bottom of the car, and that was not happening. The wrap got all screwed up and everything, which sucked, because if you guys know, this DEI titanium wrap that's on the downpipe here, all this DEI stuff is effing awesome. I'm just going to say that first. But the wrap here, this stuff is $60 for, well, I had the box somewhere. I'm not going to look for it. But it's $60 for a roll of that. And that hurts my wallet, guys. I mean, just to literally take it off and throw it away because it got screwed up through this whole escapade. But anyways, I bought new wrap. I took the whole flipping thing out, threw it in the CRV, drove down there and just said, hey, can you freaking run me a bead around this thing? Because I'm not going to be dealing with that. I don't want an exhaust leak. And I definitely don't want some goofy, what was there, you can't see it. I'll put a picture in there so you guys can see what it looked like before. Maybe it'll pop in like right now. Okay. Yeah, goofy clamp. And yeah, I took it in there, had them run a bead around it, and they gave me my downpipe back and tried to give me the clamp back. And I said, no, you put that ish on someone else's car because that's stupid. Anyways, yeah, that was a hiccup. But other than that, everything else went pretty freaking awesome, guys. Shout out again to Straight Line Motorsports. This kit is beautiful, and it fits beautifully. The turbo manifold fits beautifully. Yes, it's really close. There is clearance there. And obviously the head and the motor and all this stuff is bolted together, so it's all going to move together. There's not going to be any flex or buzzing there. It's fine. And then obviously really close here. All this is heat wrapped with the heat tape, and then obviously the like I had stated before in the other video, the turbo manifold is ceramic coated. Another thing, guys, if you want to do a turbo setup and you're looking into these blankets, these DEI turbo blankets, just for me running it up to temperature on the base map and just going up and down the road in front of the house here, getting it all the way up to normal op temperature, you know, fans kicking on and off, all that stuff, making sure the coolant system's bled. I mean, the car ran at normal op temp for, you know, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours just around my house here and outside. This thing, literally, you could just walk up and like put your hand on it. So if you're interested in a turbo blanket, those turbo blankets are, I think that's as good as it gets, guys, especially from what the guy who made the kit told me. These turbo blankets are top notch, definitely worth the money, because it kind of blew my mind when he was like, hey man, it's a $200 turbo blanket, and I'm like, do I need that? And he says, not that you don't need it, but he highly suggests it. And I mean, obviously they're not going to tell you have to have something. Well, I mean, maybe they would, but as you guys can see, here's the hot side of the turbo, hood comes down. I mean, it basically touches the hood. It's damn near touching the hood. If you're looking for a turbo blanket and you're looking to buy one turbo blanket that's gonna last you a long time and work the way it's supposed to work, we'll do an update video later to see how it really holds up to the test. But this thing is already impressing me just to see how it goes through the heat cycle, and the fact that it's just you can put your freaking hand on it after the car's been running for, you know, an hour, hour and a half at full operation temperature, where you obviously couldn't even, but maybe real quick without it. So yeah, pretty impressive. We'll see what it does. We'll do some follow-ups on it for you guys if you want to see that. All right, guys, this video is probably getting freaking long. This project's been long. It's been fun. It's been rough. Blood, sweat, and tears. It's been, I don't know. It's been great. Other than the few little hiccups I had, and you're gonna have that. That's just part of working on cars, guys. I've been, like I said, I've been in the field. I've been a mechanic in the field professionally, whatever you want to call it, professionally, or that's my career. This is what I've been doing. I've been turning wrenches for 11 years. So it's got its good days. It's got its bad days. You have your things that go right. You have your things that go terribly wrong. The biggest reason I think that this went so smoothly was because the quality, again, of the parts, guys. Everything other than nothing. I mean, everything fit. That was the best part. I will say the only, I don't want to pick the thing apart. The only thing I would say that could be better on this kit is the downpipe. I really, really wish he would have just did his downpipe like he did here with the flex. Welded on a V-band like here, welded on a V-band, and then gave me the S pipe here, so it would be a two-piece downpipe, putting the downpipe underneath the car, making it a lot less harder for your local shop to weld up your exhaust to the downpipe. So, I mean, if they ever wanted my opinion on anything, I would just tell them exactly that. The kit is amazing, but if there was one thing I could change on it, let's do a two-piece downpipe with a V-band to get it down there. That way, everything is much easier for the guy that's gonna have to weld the downpipe to your exhaust. So the next video you're gonna see is most likely gonna be the tune day. So stay tuned if you guys wanna see that. It will be coming. I'm definitely gonna record that. So I'm not gonna bail on you there, guys. Sorry. I will definitely get the dyno. Again, thank you guys for watching. The S2000 is coming together. It's looking awesome. It's looking great. Very, very, very happy with it. But I'm about tired of waiting. I'm ready to feel the boost, ready to feel the power, ready to get this thing on the road. That being said, guys, I'm gonna go and wrap up this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, especially the dyno pulls and all the other good stuff, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.